see that it's 30 minutes, they'd be like, hey.
Oh, we accidentally started. Hi everyone.
There it is.
We were just discussing time and how long we should be able to do these recordings. And you know what else is about time? Sonic Generations. It's a video game where Sonic the Hedgehog gets time.
So this is a 2-player game, 1-player game.
1 player.
Oh, it's all good.
So it's like, you know, like Super Mario 3D World, Bowser's Fury. It's like that, but it's with the original Sonic Generations, when it came out back in 2011. And it is also includes a new Shadow DLC.
Well, let me start off by saying happy birthday, son.
Happy birthday. This is the birthday video, but we're doing it 2 days after my birthday.
It's all good.
So that means we're doing it on Father's Day. And
There it is.
We're going to do Sonic Generations on my channel, since I like Sonic Generations. And we're going to do Shadow Generations on your channel.
On my channel.
Which is more political, by the way. It's like, I've already done like 3 videos talking about your channel.
So I can talk about some politics when we play. Like I still can't talk about politics, right?
You can. The most I'm letting you can talk about is everything Trump related. That's the most I'm letting you talk about on your channel. And
but Trump related. Well, who cares about Trump? I just need him to cut the check.
Right.
That's the part that I keep explaining to everybody. They don't seem to understand.
I'm trying to go watch like some more movies this summer, and like I said, we're gonna go watch Superman in like a month.
Huh?
I've been thinking about if I want to go watch How to Train Your Dragon or not.
How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're making a live action remake. They're making a remake of it. But like on one hand, I want to go watch it since I like the original How to Train Your Dragon. On the other hand, I don't like live action remakes.
Oh, yeah.
Especially from companies like Disney and
Oh, jeez, I'm sick now. Because I didn't see that, did you see The Lion King?
No. The only one I kind of watched, I watched, like, the Aladdin one. The Aladdin one was weird.
That was with Will Smith.
Yeah, that one just had a weird genie design. I didn't like that one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the things they did to Will and why his psyche is messed up.
The Pinocchio movie was also really weird as well. They made a live-action Pinocchio. And it came out the same year as the Del Toro one, if I'm right.
Del Toro one is a classic. We watched it twice already, and I can't wait to watch it again with you.
The thing about classic Sonic in this game that he doesn't have a voice for some reason.
Okay.
Because like they couldn't get Urkel back, so they said he doesn't speak in the old games, so let's just not give him a voice.
And we can stop calling him Urkel. What's his real name?
Julia White.
Okay, there it is. There it is. I don't want to.
You can do classic Sonic.
What is that called anyway?
You can do
cast type him or something like that.
If you want to.
Who?
You can do classic Sonic's voice if you want to.
Okay.
If we ever see him again.
They keep hinting that they're gonna do a new Family Matters, and it's like, come on, we stop. Certain things.
I know they did a reboot of Everybody Hates Chris. But I know like some of the writers
of
like II and Object Shield helped write it. So like I'll be more open to that remake just because it has writers I trust.
Wow. So right now we're doing pretzels.
It's Sonic's birthday and it's my birthday.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right.
I love it. So thank you, Dad. Thank you, Dad, for this birthday gift.
There it is. I ain't even know
that. Even though we're 2 days late.
No, so we're right on time. We do things right on time.
Oh no. What was that? Like I totally haven't seen this game before.
So we're doing pretzels and a water ice for lunch.
Yeah, water ice is good. I like water ice. I'm really congested my nose
for a snack, really.
Day.
We'll do lunch in about an hour or two.
Everyone's getting transported
like
back
a midday
in time.
lunch, and we'll do a light dinner or whatever.
Everyone's getting transported back in time. You can't do anything. What do we do? They're getting transported.
Sonic! Did that pretty good?
Pretty good. Pretty good voice. I don't know who Tails' voice actor is, but like, congrats for like actually being in the movies.
Who's that?
The voice actor of Tails. She's like the only voice actor that's actually in the games and in the movies, which I respect.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I like getting like smaller video game voice actors, but then like getting like Jack Black and Seth Rogen for the 10th time.
So I do like. I like Sonic over Donkey Kong.
A Donkey Kong.
I'll admit that.
I like the new Donkey Kong game. The new Donkey Kong, like,
it looks good.
It looks nice.
It looks good. I am interested in going back on Donkey Kong Country, but the original Donkey Kong is a platformer. But we all know Mario's, before he was Mario,
I know,
was the star.
I know, but like also I want to just like mention, yeah, like talking about the new Donkey Kong, I still think it looks nice, and there's like a rumor that Pauline may be in the game, but we aren't really sure.
Oh, for real? Okay, that'll be cool. As soon as I saw it, I knew that was the game that I kind of said that's the game that might convince you, my son, to start begging for a Switch 2, because that game.
I thought that game was nice. Even the Kirby Air Riders also looks really good as well.
Yeah. But when I played the Splatoon,
Splatoon Raiders is also making me kind of
that's why I.
They just shadow dropped it. They just said, "Oh yeah, we're getting new Splatoon, fully focused on story mode. It's going to be exclusive for the Switch 2, and you're going to really like it
because it's something different, right?" Because Splatoon is an IP that they're just starting, as a company.
Wii U. I know a lot of people that love the game. It's like mainly like people my age, but I do love the games.
I'm saying as far as those characters, so to really introduce one or two as a main protagonist in a game.
Most of the time, there's like pop singers or stuff like icons in the franchise, like the Squid Sisters, or Off the Hook. I love Off the Hook. Pearl, Marie. By one of my favorite Splatoon characters for reasons I cannot say on this PG channel.
Oh jeez, here we go, son. Don't be all, I'm trying to think, having googly eyes for fictional characters and such. Son. That's weird.
Do you want to watch that top 10 Sonic the Hedgehog?
No. You sent me the.
Let's watch the top 10 Sonic the Hedgehog female characters.
What's his name? Hold on. Who's your original YouTuber?
Zach Scott.
Zach Scott.
He's been bursting over Princess Daisy on his YouTube channel, on his Twitter. He's been bursting over her for no reason. I'm like losing it. Why is he doing this?
Thirsting is the word. Now we taking this to another level, son.
I'm already loving
word this. Of the day. Thirsting. Before we used to
Sonic the Hedgehog, one of the greatest and most attractive characters ever thought up. He can run at sound speed, take out enemies in a flash, and best of all, he's blue-colored and knows how to handle the females. Speaking of females,
this is the internet. This is what the internet was amazing.
As hot chick heaven, because there's such a mess of very beautiful and tough women that it'll.
Oh gosh.
I hate everything.
Please don't copyright claim us for that.
I know.
Fair use by the 1976.
I'll add into the description. I know where to.
Fair use, right?
I hate.
This is the world we live in right now.
I just thought that was funny, personally. It's like Act 1's classic Sonic, Act 2's modern Sonic.
And I apologize if it sounds like I'm smacking your ear.
He's eating pretzels and eating water.
And water ice.
I ate most of my water ice before we started recording.
Pretzels and water ice. You don't get more Philadelphia than that.
Okay, I died. You try again.
Except for cheesesteaks.
Cheesesteaks, love them. Like, I wish more people would just understand how good cheesesteaks are. I know we call them.
Well, I've been on my chicken cheesesteak tip, but I do
because they're more healthy.
Yeah. Yeah, gotta balance that beef with the. I really, cut back on. I had some ribs like 2 weeks ago, but my pork and beef I've been trying to cut back on. Less hamburgers. More chicken.
Lava. You want to have lava chicken? You want to have Steve's lava chicken?
See, before we used to do Birds of the Days, we would do like Mania, and real big words. I think thirsting is a perfect word of the day.
And it really sums up Zach Scott right now. Hey, Zach, are you okay?
Yes.
If somehow he sees this, please, are you okay?
Is he
Zach
married?
Scott? I think maybe.
He has to be married.
Maybe.
Not has to be,
I
but
think he is.
whatever. Okay.
He's also been playing Plants vs. Zombies for like 12 years as well.
Plants vs. Zombies is a good game.
He's been playing it for 12 years.
I was about to play it too. For a stream.
He's been playing it for 12 years. There's a difference between like liking it and playing it for 12 years. He's been playing the game for 12 years for no reason at all. And like, I don't.
But hey, he taught you Angry Birds. It wasn't me. You know, I was at work, and next thing I know, I came
like
home.
He was trending a month ago since like he was like firsting over Princess Daisy. I'm like losing it. Why is like I don't know people. I didn't think Zach Sal would be that type of person, but I think it's funny.
I came home from work, and my son took my phone, and proceeded to show me how to play Angry Birds. He was 3 years old.
They're angry.
Could barely speak a sentence.
I also love the Angry
barely
Birds.
say dad.
I also love the Angry Birds rap.
But knew how to play Angry Birds because of Zach Scott.
I'm gonna be the first generation. I'm gonna be the first generation of people that's like chronically that like had their childhood raised online.
Yes, you did.
I mean, I'm gonna be the first.
Yeah, you are part of that. You know, with the I got a picture of you on the iPad trying to show.
But I'm not brain rotted though. I don't watch Skibidi Toilet. I don't watch Alphabet Lore. And BFDI is not a brain rot. I tell you.
You was an infant.
BFDI is not a brain rot.
And I'm gonna share that picture today. I like to share that one every Father's Day too.
But I don't play Dandy's World. I have a limit.
And you was trying to show me how to play Angry Birds on the iPad. And then next thing I know, you learned how to get to Zach Scott and learned how to do it yourself.
Stuff, so that means it's bad. They reference a previous game, so that means it's bad. Like, you know how weird people sound.
Sonic and Tails is a very good combination.
I know.
And then when they added Knuckles,
like a younger guy, Sonic's like kind of like apprentice.
Yeah. And then they added Amy.
Yeah. Knuckles like the tough one, Amy's like the. I don't understand. There's like a lot of discourse over Amy Rose.
No, I like
because
Amy.
like people, on one hand, people like don't like how she's written nowadays. Like more like independent, I guess.
Oh, they got okay. They trying to make her into a quote unquote feminist, right?
I like how she's written. Amy Rose is Amy Rose. I don't like her being written like I'm okay with like both, but like I prefer her being written as like actual a person rather than like just a thing that Sonic likes or Sonic is meant to like, and Amy like likes him. Well, I like giving her like an actual personality.
They can take their time on you know, Amy, you know, when she officially becomes his girlfriend. You know what I mean?
They've been tinning it for like 4 years.
They can do it for another 10 years. That's cute. Let it be. You know?
Alright, cool. I just think like,
they don't have to rush it. Like I mean.
Speaking of which,
Mario and Peach, it was about time. Okay.
The screen because here we go.
I'm just gonna play this again.
Try this question on for size. Who chases and hugs Sonic all the time and wields a powerful hammer? Why, it's Amy Rose, of course. Though more of a cutie than a hottie, you can't deny the fact that she's still attractive.
I hate the internet.
Things that make her attractive are the fact
Fair
that she
use
wears
by
a
the
dress.
1976 copyright laws.
Why does this video exist? This is like a re-upload. Somebody archived this video. Whoever archived this video, I'm so sorry. But you're the reason this video is still acknowledged and remembered to this day.
So now, hold on, which Sonic is this?
Sonic Generations.
And
this is for the 25th anniversary.
Okay. I kind of like the look of this than the newest one. What's the newest one? Superstars?
Frontiers?
No, the one that's two-dimensional.
Oh, Superstars.
Superstar. I kind of like this a little better than Superstar.
And the thing is, this game was on the PS3. This is PS3 graphics, technically.
You don't have to make it look as 3D, 2D, 3D, as, you know what I mean? Like, you don't need super high definition for it to look. Oh, there she is.
Rose. Number 10, who chases Sonic and hugs him with her powerful hammer. Why, it's the lovely Amy Rose, of course. I hate.
Amy's a good character.
I know she is, but like, I just need to come.
So who's the fifth character?
Shadow.
Okay, Shadow might be.
Shadow, maybe Cream the Rabbit, I guess.
Oh, is that Crane the Rabbit the original Sonic?
No, she's from like the 2000s games.
Okay, I don't know her like that.
Okay, so like, they were like kind of like the 5 in like the 2000s.
Oh, no, before you get in, what's the time?
15 minutes.
Oh, okay, cool. Keep going. Because I ain't want you to get into a real long, deep story.
Cream the Rabbit.
I don't know who she is, and you gotta kind of.
We'll get her in a bit. Give me a moment.
Oh, okay.
If I can keep on going the pace I'm going right now, we can probably get to her before the end of recording.
Speed run.
Not a speed run.
Well, you know,
more like a walking fast run.
Yeah.
I'll do more backtracking like in our next recording, I guess. Also, somebody told me Deltarune Chapters 3 and 4, they aren't exclusive for the Switch 2. They're on the Switch 1 and are going to be on like the PlayStation and Xbox as well. So we can continue playing Deltarune. But yeah,
you know what game that you know, and I hate to be dissing. I'm not dissing Sega. Well, who else that Sega has?
They have Persona. They have
Persona.
Yakuza,
Okay, Persona.
They have.
But that's more of an adult theme kind of. You know,
Monkey Ball. Like the only like lighthearted franchises I know they have like Monkey Ball. They have like.
And that's that anime, Japanese kind of thing. But I get it.
Monkey Ball Persona. They still like do some stuff with ToeJam and Earl. Not all the time, but sometimes.
That was one of their original ones too.
Yeah.
What about Space Channel
55? Okay, so I showed you like yesterday.
Yeah.
A fan game made by Chowmix, like a popular Sonic YouTuber, and how he's making his own like Chow Garden game, but it also has elements of Kirby Air Riders and like. The art style looks very familiar to like Space Channel 55, so I just kind of showed it to my dad. Chowmix, this game looks really good. Go check it out. If you can like help fund it on Kickstarter, it looks like a really fun game made by Chowmix, and like I do love the Chow Garden from Sonic Adventure. Like every other Sonic fan in the world, me and every other Sonic fan in the world misses the Chow Garden and wants it so much. And I died.
And what are we titling this this episode?
I'll think of it while I'm typing it up.
Okay.
I'll get one. It's kind of easy to make.
I've been trying to do my titles beforehand. That way I can try to stay on you know on topic or whatever.
I guess you're right.
But you know, I mean,
we kind of went from like talking about Steve Urkel, Jaleel White, and then we went to like. Water Ice, and then we went to like top 10 Sonic females. The top 10 Sonic females video.
Yeah, we're trying to squeeze a 2-hour video into a half hour, so that's, you know.
I know.
It's all good.
There's like a weird thing about like Knuckles liking grapes. That's why there's like grapes up there. But I don't know like why. Why? When did they get the whole like thing of like Knuckles liking grapes? When was that like a thing that he's known for? Like Knuckles.
Sega needs more IPs. That's why.
There's like a lot of them, but a lot of them are like old or like they're gonna be coming back soon. We're bringing back Jet Set Radio and Crazy Taxi soon. They're also bringing back Shinobi, I think.
Jet Set Radio is a good one because I mentioned that with Splatoon, because that game and Splatoon are very hip hop inspired.
I just like
you have like the graffiti art.
The Splatoon soundtrack is amazing, by the way.
The soundtrack is.
I've been listening to it on like Nintendo Music, which is like really bad. But like I've been listening to it. The soundtrack for Splatoon is really good. And like I'm tired of pretending like it isn't. It's really good.
Because I know, and I noticed as I'm going back to listen to my classic music.
Oh come on.
And one of the people that I'm talking about is Houdini. they listed Houdini as electronica, and it's like, wow, I wouldn't have thought of that, but that is true. Like that's kind of what their sound was electronic. And friends, how many of us have them? Friends, before we go any further, let's be friends. It's
Oh
like
my God.
the original jam, So, Sonic and Friends Day.
Yeah, and then we're gonna go to Shadow, and he's gonna.
And then we go to Shadow, okay.
Shadow's like in space. Right now.
That's more my style anyway. So
Yeah, you like Shadow probably. And I'm dead. I'm doing bad. Not amazing. I'm not doing terribly, but you know what I mean.
there it is. Here it is. And you see, this is the Dope Jam. That's Chuck D. I did a little Houdini for y'all.
Okay, yeah, I can.
And there it is.
I don't know, like I don't know. I don't know if it's
Hip
like
hop is more than music.
I don't know if it's like the level design or something. I just don't like Sky Sanctuary in this game. It's like my least favorite of the classic levels.
So yeah, that Jet Set Radio, you actually have to like go around and spray paint and do graffiti art type
I
thing,
know.
right? So
That Jet Set Radio and Tony Hawk are like the music when I think of the 90s. Like so here I am
and
doing everything I can.
That's when hip hop as a community culture consciousness as a thought went worldwide.
Did you play Jet Set Radio?
I never got a chance. I'm not a.
Did you play Tony
I'm
Hawk?
not a, no. Well, I did play Sony Hawk because that was available on all consoles. So I did. I don't think I ever went out and bought it. My original skateboarding game was Skate or Die. I used to play that on my Commodore 64.
I know a lot of people play like the skate games on like the PS2 and PS3.
Skate or Die, but we all know Lupe Fiasco is the quote unquote rapper that made skateboarding, popular, I guess, under hip hop.
I thought it was Limp Bizkit.
Well, I'm saying for hip hop, like as a rapper,
Okay.
They try to categorize us as rappers when
It's one of those days.
it's actually
where you
being
don't
a
wanna
hip
wake
hop.
up.
It's a cultural, our cultural identity.
I'm getting a call. I should probably like answer it. Oh, by the way, just me to show that my alarm is the Crazy Cat 3D theme.
How much time we got left?
We doing it like 20 minutes. We're at, like,
Okay.
20 minutes right
Well, we can do it and answering a call back in 10 minutes. So we'll see.
now. I'm at the end of the level, so I'll just check real quick.
Check and see, and then we try to do
Oh,
it.
I'm getting a call from Uncle Courtney.
Oh, okay.
You were talking yesterday like what movie we're gonna watch.
Oh,
I
okay.
think we're gonna watch Fantastic Four when that comes out, since you didn't really want to watch it.
What's that?
Talk about why you don't want to watch it.
What's
Fantastic
movie?
Four, the new Fantastic Four movie.
Because the female Silver Surfer. All right, let's keep it straight.
Wait, what?
The female Silver Surfer. What?
Wait.
Because
Wait. I thought Silver Surfer wasn't even in the movie. I thought that's what you said.
Silver Surfer is one of the most powerful superheroes. He's a superhero. I mean, when you say like Superman, Superman's a clown, right? Silver Surfer is way more powerful than Superman. That's the part.
I'm gonna add dad alert.
They actually add
In this
more
section of the video-
power to Superman.
In this section of the video, I'm gonna add dad alert. Like dad alert. My dad's gonna start
Yeah.
saying stuff. This is the dad
So
alert.
this is the dad alert. So I've been reading. I bought it digitally, the first Silver Surfer comic, and I've been reading it and kind of sharing it. I know you got the first Superman, so
Literally only half of it. It's like Action Comics used to be like multiple comics in once. It's like only like some of it is actually Superman related.
okay.
It's just like really weird, but yeah, that's kind of how they did it.
Okay, this one is a flashback on how he became Silver Surfer. It's the origin story. So his story, it was actually predated the very first Silver Surfer Volume 1. So it's more like a year one. That's what they're doing. They're doing like year ones or year twos or whatever they're calling it on all the superheroes. So that's what the Fantastic Four is supposed to be, you know, year 1 or year 2, like after they became the super. It's not an origin story, should I say?
I'm glad they're doing more of those than like most of it, because like most people now know like superheroes origin stories.
Yeah, there
They
it
don't
is.
really have to change it for like the media
Yeah.
anymore.
So that's what I hope they're doing with Tom Holland's Spider-Man. If they do the same kind of thing,
I want to go watch that one.
but it, you know, it already looks. His story is already looking futuristic. Like that's why it's kind of with the Fantastic Four, it doesn't work well in what the MCU is trying to do.
I like
Whereas-
the mini special levels. I like those. Like I may do them later.
Okay. Whereas the this new Superman is like, all right, we're starting all over again as Superman again. So all right, cool, this is Superman again. It doesn't quite match up well with what Batman is, but it kind of does though, because Gotham City is a lot different than Metropolis. So you know that's the advantage of DC, is that it's not New York City like Marvel uses real cities and stuff, you know?
Okay. Anyway, I'm trying to like do multiple things. Trying to like text Courtney, uncle, and like also do this at the same time. Like he's gonna like cook some stuff.
You should have just called him back. Had him on live for a minute.
I'll do that.
Call him back. You know, you can have him live for a second, you know?
Sure.
While I finish off I got the coconut.
I got the coconut.
Yo, I forgot how good coconut tastes, you know?
Mm-hmm.
As water ice, I never really got, you know, coconut water
I
ice.
recently watched Moana 2.
Moana?
Moana 2. They made a second one. I finally watched that. It's fine. It feels like a bit of like sequel-itis. That's pretty much it. I don't know, like make a big deal about it. It's fine. Isn't bad like people say it is.
What's
It's
that?
fine. Moana 2 isn't bad. It's just okay. Yeah, like it isn't bad. It isn't good either. What the? How did I fall? Oh god, no. I'm gonna fail, aren't I? I gotta get the time right. Oh cool, I did it in time. That's great.
What was our time like?
We have like 26 minutes.
Oh, we had 26 minutes.
Yeah, we're 26 minutes.
Oh, this is your channel anyway, so I don't have to do my. It's your closing. It's not my closing. Did you want to call Courtney and say, hey, you live real quick and
And,
you know,
and I'll do it off screen.
oh, do it off screen. Okay, no
Anyway, trying
problem.
to fight Metal Sonic, and
Okay.
watch the Sonic OVA as well. That was fine. I enjoyed it. People like Metal Sonic pretending he's like pretending like he's the real Sonic. I kind of like how he's like that,
Okay.
but like sometimes I just don't like. Okay, you're evil. You're trying to kill people, and you're saying that you're the real Sonic the Hedgehog.
So what world is this on?
So it's like different. There's like different places in their past.
Okay.
It's like this should just be like.
It's
Sonic
a different
CD.
planet though, right?
Yeah, this is Little Planet. It's like a planet in space.
Okay.
We played Sonic CD before, I think.
All right. So Sonic is an intergalactic traveler or whatever, right?
I guess it's weird. You can just
Because his
breathe.
rings are like the.
The Chaos Emeralds are from space.
Yeah, but the way they travel through space is through a warp
A warp
gate or
ring,
whatever.
yeah.
What do they call it? Warp gates? Or I'm trying to name. What's the name of that
Special
movie now?
stages.
There was a movie called that where you walk through the gates, the
Warp rings.
warp rings. But I'm trying to think of this movie now. Stargates. Are you familiar with Stargate movie yet?
No.
Stargate movie is where they have these big circles and you walk through and you on another planet. It's basically the premise.
Oh,
of
you're
the
talking
movie.
about the movies? Yeah, he warps
Yeah.
the rings and stuff in that.
Yeah, there's a movie called Stargate, and
Anyway, he's done.
you just
He's
walk
dead.
through this Stargate and you on another planet on the other side of the galaxy. You know.
Mm-hmm. That was easy. These, like, rival battles, like, the only hard one's, like, silver. And I don't really care about the silver one that much. It's, like, the hardest one, but isn't that hard in the first place. I just kind of wish they could have done... Oh, no. Oh, no. But yeah, I kind of feel like it. Like, any other movies like you've seen recently or want to watch? Like, are there any other movies you want to watch?
Any movies?
Yeah.
You got me thinking about Star Trek right now. Because when I started talking about Stargate, I thought about
I'm thinking of Phineas and Ferb Star Wars right now. I've been rewatching Star Wars, and I've been rewatching Phineas and Ferb, like, since the new series is coming out. I've been thinking about Phineas and Ferb Star Wars for no reason at all. I saw a video talking about, like, the Star Wars crossover, like crossovers in media, and he was talking about the Star Wars crossovers with, like, Family Guy, Robot Chicken, and Phineas and Ferb. They were talking about, like, he was talking about, like, each of them, and I, like, remember having really good memories, like the Phineas and Ferb one.
And they go to the Death Moon in the background, right?
The Death Egg. That's no moon. It's the Death Egg. Did Sonic ever say that's no moon? I feel like that's something he would have said. Like, the Death Egg is meant to be like a pun on the Death Star.
Yeah.
So why have Sonic never said that's no moon?
Yeah.
Also,
and that's what Ben Kenobi says.
Oh, okay.
Ben Kenobi.
So who's the Sonic equivalent of Ben Kenobi?
That's no moon. Like, what do you mean that's
Who's
no
the
moon?
Sonic equivalent of Ben Kenobi?
Wow, that's a tough question. Because they are children, so it's hard to... Who's the old elderly advisor?
The oldest one?
Well, who's...
I guess Knuckles, out of, like, the
yeah,
trio.
that's what I'm saying. Like, they're all teenagers.
Listen, Chris Griffin was put in Star Wars, and he's, like... How old is he?
They don't have an old hermit that's their,
the oldest
teacher,
The oldest character I can think of is Eggman's grandfather, Gerald Robotnik.
In the movie, it will be...
It's Gerald Robotnik, but he's dead. Canonically, in a timeline, he's dead.
In the movie, it would be, what is his name? Donut Lord or whatever.
The Donut Lords?
Yeah. What is that guy's name? And he's a knucklehead or whatever. Whatever his real name is. Yeah,
Jason Marston.
Yeah.
His name is Jason Marston. My name is Jason Marston. He's also like, isn't he like Cyclops in like the old 2000s X-Men movies? He's.
I don't know. I'm trying to think what movie he was in before that. I can't even.
He was in Hop.
Okay.
The weird Easter Bunny movie, which like that one guy doesn't like.
Okay.
Anyway, trying to fight the Death Egg robot.
Now he could have been a good Luke. Like I would have rebooted it.
I feel like Sonic would probably be Luke, but that means he'd die in like. Oh wait, no. He doesn't like the sequels. Wait a minute, this guy doesn't like the sequels. My bad.
Yeah, I don't like the second the second trilogy. Or
so
whatever
that means Sonic doesn't die if he's Luke Skywalker. But we also don't know who Sonic's dad is as well.
Oh, jeez.
We don't know who Sonic's dad is.
Well, they have them playing, Oh, jeez.
Take a good look at yourself, Sonic. Dr. Eggman.
So this is when classic meets modern.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Passing present. Imagine if I met the younger me right now and we had to stop for a minute. What would you say to your younger self if you met him? What would you say to your younger self if you met a younger version of yourself?
It was really good.
All right, cool. I'd probably just tell him to invest in Bitcoin or something.
Oh, jeez.
Listen, it won't happen for another 3 years. But all you need to do is start investing in Bitcoin. I know you're 7 years old, but you need to start now. It's a Death Egg robot. Oh no. Holy crap. It's a Death Egg robot. Somebody stop me. I'm soaking the track. I'm mental.
There it is. So we're going to end with the Death Egg, huh?
Death
Battle.
Egg, yeah. Like, this boss is way
Classic
easier.
battle.
The only reason this is easier is they give you rings. Just run into him.
Classic battle.
Original boss is a bop. This is a boss. Both of these fiends are bops. Also, I did not jump in. I jumped into that. Why does it say like I didn't?
Well, I got a little quiet, but I wanted to say Happy Father's Day to
being a
everyone
bit
out there, to the
quiet,
brother man.
But like, I'm enjoying this. This is a
And,
fun birthday thing.
Happy birthday, son. You know, this is our birthday, Father's Day weekend.
And he's down. I think he's down.
I'm having fun.
I did that in under 1 minute.
And,
by the way. I deserve applause for that.
But we're going to make another video
deserve
right
an
after this one. This one we will release right away.
I have the
And
thumbnail.
you got the thumbnail for
I
both
gotta
of
send
them.
it to you so you can edit it for your channel.
I'm gonna hook it up. I'm gonna really
I
take it
made
to
one for
another
my
level.
channel, one for your channel as well.
And I'm gonna share both of these to Facebook as well. So we'll get it out there for y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed this little presentation. And we'll be back. We'll be back. Anything you want to wrap up, you got the control. Is it still recording, right? And you can go to your 30 minutes or
Three
whatever.
big, very smooth arcs of hair sticking out of a person's forehead. I haven't. So, once again, Amy Rose is lovely. That is, until she goes berserk and starts hitting stuff with her hammer. Who's at number 9? It's this alien plant girl
This is
from
the
a
end of the
distant
video,
planet,
by the way. I don't know why I'm
Cosmo
doing
from
this.
Sonic X. She arrived on the character's
This is the
planet to
end of the
deliver a
video,
message
so
saying
let's
that the
just-
galaxy was under
I'm
attack
just
by a
gonna end
force
it.
called the Metarex. She doesn't do much except tell people to
What is this video about? Guptil89, thank you so much for making. Thank you so much, Guptil89, upload and archival. Thank you so much for keeping the top 10 Sonic females video for everyone to see. Anyway, bye.